Welcome. My name is Craig Joseph, co-owner of Two Dove Birds, and I just wanted to make this quick video today to answer a few questions that I've commonly received when talking to people individually and in groups and doing presentations and things of that nature. So if you had these questions after watching one of my previous videos or seeing one of my posts, this is exactly for you. So the first question that I usually get is number one, why should I pay a membership when I could just go on Trivago, or I could keep using the websites that I love and know? One of the best ways to really answer that question is through an analogy. So let's say you're driving down the street and you see gas station number one has gas for $2.59. Not a bad price. Gas station number two has gas for $2.59. About the same. Gas station number three has it for $2.56. Oh, that's a deal, right? Gas station number four has it for $2.30. So that one sticks out in your mind, right? But you keep driving because you don't need gas. Your gas tank is on full right now. You don't really need to stop for gas, but it's good to know that that fourth one has for $2.30. Next day, you're driving. Same gas stations. Number one, $2.59. Gas station number two, $2.59. Gas station number three, $2.56. Gas station number four, $2.30. Keep driving. So you get to the end of the week, and now you actually need gas. So you already know gas station number one, $2.59. Cool. Gas station number two, $2.60. Oh, they went up. Gas station number three, $2.59. Okay, whatever. Gas station number four, that's where you were heading anyway. So you pull up to the pump, hop out, and you can't really figure out how to get the gas working, so you talk to the attendant like, so how can I get some of your gas? It's for $2.30. It's cheaper than everybody else. How can I get some? They're like, oh, are you a member? A member? A member of what? Oh, we have a membership here. So when you are a member, you get access to this $2.30 price for the gas. So a lot of you guys can relate to this because that's why you guys have a BJ's membership or a Costco membership or a Sam's Club membership. Because you are part of a large body that has a large buying power, they're able to negotiate things and get the wholesale price of materials and goods and services. So that being said, that $2.30 gas, consider that the membership. Consider that the travel membership that we sell, that wholesale travel membership. Consider gas station number one to be Expedia, gas station number two to be Booking.com, and gas station number three to be like Cheap Caribbean. Those are all public sites that have retail pricing. But the thing that you don't realize is that every one of those gas stations probably paid the same wholesale rate for their gas. The same way that all of these websites pay the same wholesale rate for their hotels, rental cars, activities, cruises. All those come in at the same wholesale rate for all of those suppliers. The difference between you being you and you being a member is that you pay the same wholesale rate without the markup, without having to pay retail. So why a membership? Because you don't want to pay retail. You're going to have access to the same wholesale pricing that your favorite travel website that you already use. Yeah, you're going to have access to those same rates that they're paying before they mark it up. All right, cool. So question number one, out of the way. Question number two. Why should I use this and not what I know? So I'm going to build off of my answer from number one. Yes, you know these websites. You see commercials for them all the time, and you are comfortable. You know people who use them. You feel safe, you feel secure. And that is something that's awesome, that I'm not going to belittle that at all. But the reason why you don't know and you've never heard of this membership is because if you did, you would have it already. Like if you knew that you could save on average, I would say on average, 30%. A lot of times it's way more than that. But let's say on average, 30% off of the hotel, the rental car, the activities, everything that you're doing as part of your vacation or your business trip or your trip to see family who's sick, or your trip to a wedding, or a trip as a vacation, any kind of trip. Like there's so many ways that people use this. But let's say you knew for a fact that every time you book something, you were gonna pay less than the person sitting right next to you booking the same thing on their computer. You would do it, right? Because that makes sense, right? Who would not do that? But there's sometimes hesitation, because if we never seen a commercial for it, it can't be real. It can't be right. But as someone who's been in the company over 4 years, who's been using this membership for over 4 years, and who successfully booked things and actually gone on trips, there was actually, if you guys have a moment for a quick story, there was a time where there was a funeral we were going to. We booked 4 hotel rooms with the membership, saving about between $40 to $60 per room. So that's $40 to $60 per person who was like paying for each room that was allowed to stay in our pockets. That doesn't sound like a lot, but for a 2-night stay, it's a pretty decent amount, right? Right? I would think so. So there's a lot of unsurety that people have with trying new things, but you cannot excel and be at that next level if you don't try the new things. And as someone who jumped in when it was still pretty new, I'm so thankful, because this has gotten even better over the years. All right, next popular question. Why an entry price of, what is it now, $3.99? Yeah, why am I paying $400? Why? Why is that a thing? Tell you why. Because this is worth way more than that, and it's a resemblance of what you're getting. You're getting way more than a $400 product. You're getting way more than, all right, let's say the full yearly cost. So if you buy in for $3.99, boom, and then you have the monthly fee for a full year, at most you're paying what, like $750? So for $750, you can save, especially if you take 2 or 3 trips a year, whether it's for vacations or a business, or if there's things that come up where you have to leave town and stay places that are not your home, and you need to have transportation to or from the airport, like let's say a rental car. If you have to do those things on a semi-regular basis, like 2-3 times a year, you're probably saving about, 30% off of that? So let's say about $900. If you do about 4,000 a year, what's that, like $1,200 that you're saving? So it adds up, and it comes in handy more than you think, and it's way more than just travel. Let's say you don't travel at all, but you buy everything online, you can get reward credits for that. And those reward credits can turn into things like gift cards. So when you think about the full utility of trying something new, trying something that you feel is different, it can have a lot more benefit now and in the long run. All right, so last question, because I want to keep this video around 10 minutes at most. So, last question. Why this one and not any of the other ones that I've heard of? Good question. So, we are the originators. So, this company was the originators off of the old platform of where allowing you to be a home-based travel agent, and the leaders of that company decided they're really good at seeing the writing on the wall, and they realized most people are into booking things themselves now. So why not tap into something that people who are millionaires have been using for years and make it more widely available to the masses? So with that, they decided to create this membership where people like me and you, everyday Joe Schmoes, can have the full access to wholesale travel that all the big websites we're already using has access to, and millionaires who've been buying into memberships like this for, again, like I said, for years, have access to, so that we can all have access to great vacations, we can all save money, we can all be in a better place for not just ourselves, but for our family, and provide those unique experiences that make life worth living, even to a greater extent. So because we were the originators, we had the foresight. We took 3 years working with different travel memberships to really work this out to be the best for ourselves and for you. And then these other companies are trying to jump on and do things, but they don't have the same heart for you that we have. So that is the main difference. One company in particular, they have their own membership, but you are limited to how many trips you can take a year, and you're limited to how you can share it out and things like that. And there's a cost. There are costs on top of costs on top of costs, which make no sense for what the heart of this idea really should be. All right, so I'm going to cut it off right here. We're almost at the 13-minute mark. I want to make sure that I respect your time. If you want to know more, hit me up at kjoseph@2doveBirds.com. I'm more than ready to answer any questions you may have, and I look forward to you being a part of this world of saving money and taking the awesome trips and creating unique experiences and really living your best life, not going back and forth with these people. All right, it's your boy KMJ, also known as Craig Michael Joseph, co-owner of 2 Dove Birds. I will speak to you later. Bye.